Hello, my beauties. Welcome to a new pick a card reading. Today we're going in deep on your person's feelings about you today. So this is for all twin flames, soulmates, beloveds, crushes, whoever is that special person in your life whom you are looking to gain some insight and some clarity into so that you can make great decisions for yourself as you move forward in this connection, whether you're looking to unite with that person or you're looking to reunite because you've been going through some form of struggle or separation. So today we're going to really take a look at their true feelings about you today. So this is a timeless love tarot reading. And if you are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Dr. V. So happy to have you here. And I have 3 piles for you to choose from today. So you don't have to look at, if you don't want to, you don't have to look at which actual card it is in the deck. I suggest that you actually take a moment, take a deep breath, and really look at the image on each card. Now, be gentle with yourself. You can pick number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can pick all of them and take the messages that resonate for you and leave the rest. So for group number 1, this is your option. For group number 2, and for group number 3. So go ahead and make your selection and we will get started with group number 1. All right, for my beautiful group 1, here is your reading. We're going to find out your person's feelings about you today. We're going to start with your oracle, then we'll do your tarot. So we have darkness. We have lotus flower unfoldment. We have surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. Interesting. And we have consider your foundation. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. Wow, very interesting. So first of all, what I'm feeling here from your person is that they have definitely been going through a time of a bit of darkness and confusion. There's definitely an energy of uncertainty that is coming through here. I feel like your person has been going through some sort of a very uncertain experience or uncertain stage in their life right now. And you know, I feel like part of it is also a timing issue. I feel like things have gone on in your person's life this particular year that there's been a lot of like loose ends that need to be tied up. You know how when you have sometimes multiple things going on in your material life, you may have a hard time with the emotional aspects of it. Like as in, you know, you may really love the idea of love. You may want to be in a loving and committed relationship. So your intentions or desires may be there, but you may have to reconsider, or you may be blocked by certain things in your life that are causing some sort of an energy drain in other aspects of your life. And this is what I'm feeling from your person, is that there's definitely a bit of a time delay in the unfoldment of the kind of relationship that you both would want to have with one another. And the reason for that is because there's definitely been a dark period that your person has been going through with this darkness energy coming through here. There's definitely been, you know, a sense of desolation. If you look at the image on this card, see how lonely it is? There's a pathway, but it's not, you know, the kind of pathway that you feel like you want to just, you know, happily, you know, skip down. You know, it's kind of like leading to nowhere, because there's no sense of color to it, right? There's no sense of something to look forward to. This feels like a bit isolated, a bit desolate, a bit uncertain. Like if you go down this path, you really don't know where it's going to lead you, because it's being obscured by the moon's energy here, right? So there's definitely a darkness, a darker path, definitely a sense of uncertainty coming from your person's energy, as in they don't know quite yet what the answers are. They've been dealing with a lot of uncertainty in other aspects of their life as well. And so they feel that there is right now some sort of a lack of direction for them. And I do feel that it is something that does bother them. Okay, and I feel like this is why they're getting this consider your foundation, because you're being asked to look at how committed you actually are to love. And I feel like this is something that your person has a definite level of frustration with, because I'm feeling that they thought they were committed to love, or they wanted to be committed to love. But when the true opportunity came to step into love, to step into a deeper relationship with you, I feel like this person was not on solid ground. Like I felt like this person kind of weakened. I felt like this person became like kind of unstable in what kind of decision they wanted to make. And I'm getting also an energy of them not being decisive. This is the energy of somebody who is not on solid, stable ground, right? Like they're not saying that, okay, I have made a decision. I know what I want and I am decisive. I want to be with you and I'm going to do whatever it takes to make that happen, to make it work, to resolve any of the issues. There's a bit of a, you know, wishy-washy energy coming from them, that haven't been able to fully step into the energy of being decisive. And part of it is also, you know, one of the things that they may have issues with is them comparing themselves, their relationship, their, you know, their success, certain aspects of their life. I feel like your person, you know, compares themselves to other people. They tend to kind of measure themselves and their success and where they are in life by looking around at where other people are. And I do feel that your person hasn't really gotten to that stage in life where they are more focused on their own lane. It's like, you know, even though they understand that, you know, everybody has a different journey, everybody has different experiences. So it's really not an apples to apples comparison if you compare yourself to somebody else. You know, it's like an apples to oranges. But I feel like there's a part of them that can't help themselves. And I do feel that this comes from family or upbringing. There is something about their culture, their family, their upbringing, where they were always kind of given the message that they should be more successful than other people around them, or other examples of family or friends. Like they were always kind of made to compete. They always were pushed to come out on top. They were always pushed to measure their level of self-esteem, value, and success upon other people around them. That this could be like siblings, cousins, other family members, other friends. Your person was never kind of given their own space to shine. The shine and the achievement always came from comparisons with other people. It wasn't ever about you competing against yourself, you being the best version of you. It was never about you do you boo. Okay, so I feel like that's something that is definitely also an issue for them, because I do feel that, again, this year there's been a lot of uncertainty and they're not feeling that confident about themselves, your person. So this is why I feel like, because they have been dealing with a lot of these material issues that have come up and have been distracting them, I feel like the unfoldment of your love has definitely taken its sweet time. And it's like this lotus flower. You know how the lotus always, well, you always see it thriving within mud, within, you know, dirt, within, you know, muddy waters. So that's how I feel your relationship and this person's current energy in life has been, is that their life is muddy waters right now. It's not clear. There's nothing clear in their life. It feels murky. It feels dark. It feels icky and muddy. But this lotus flower, I feel, has been your love for them, as in this connection, this relationship has definitely been struggling to unfold and thrive within the murkiness, within the lack of clarity of the waters around you. And so that has been your challenge. That has been your challenge in the relationship, and that has been your person's challenge. So right now, in terms of the way they feel about you today, is there is definitely a sense of sadness, a sense of, this is not unfolding the way I wanted it to unfold. Like, I want things to be better between us. I want things to flow better between us, but they really haven't. And I feel like I've let you down. I feel like I've let myself down. I've let this relationship down. So that's how they're feeling about you so far. Let's take a look at your tarot. What else do we need to know about your person's feelings about you today? We have the Seven of Cups. See? Again, the card of confusion. Exactly what we were saying today. The card of confusion and uncertainty. Ace of Diamonds. Okay. And the Three of Crystals. Interesting. Let's see what your tea leaf has to say. What else do we need to know about your person's feelings for you today? Four-leaf clover, see? Great and good fortune, and clouds, temporary problems. So definitely, so to see your person, we have this Ace of Diamonds, which is the actual Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Three of Crystals, or Three of Wands. So like I said, see, there is a bit of a time delay here. There's a bit of this wait and watch kind of energy that is coming through yet again here. And this is why we're also getting temporary problems. So this makes a lot of sense to me. I feel like this is definitely about your person trying to work through whatever confusion that they have been feeling in their overall life, right? That this includes all of the different kind of balls they have up in the air, all of the different things that they're dealing with emotionally. I feel a little bit of this energy of being distracted by different kinds of pulls upon your person's energy, right? They're being pulled in a few different directions here. And this is why there's this overall sense of, again, they feel like they've let you down. They feel like they haven't given you what you deserve in this connection. They feel like when they first, fell in love with you, when they first started getting to know you and feeling this very deep connection with you, they had all these intentions of what they wanted this relationship to be, right? Like they had all these visions, these ideas of how they wanted your relationship to unfold. And I feel like they feel tremendously guilty that this unfoldment, or what they had imagined that this relationship was going to be, didn't turn out that way. And it's almost like they don't want to make excuses about it. So they feel really bad about making excuses. And I feel like they feel that they've given you a lot of excuses. So you may feel right now very frustrated by this person. You may have felt that they've been giving you a lot of excuses as to why things aren't moving forward, excuses as to why they are feeling, stuck, because there is a stuck and confused energy here. And I feel like you have given them a lot of leeway. You've been patient with them, and they understand this. They realize this, and they know that they have messed this up. But see, this is why they want a new beginning with you, Ace of Pentacles. They almost want kind of like to hit the reset and, restart button here with you, because they want to resolve some of these Seven of Cups energies that are going on in their life. But they also realize with this Three of Wands that There may be kind of like a wait and see, a watch and wait energy, because I feel like your person may have certain things that are going on also in their life. I feel again with this material card, like either money, inheritance, business, some sort of like obligations that are holding them back, that may for some of you be outside of their hands as well. It has to do with general overall like family or legal issues, or issues of, you know, feeling like they are being a little bit pressured to do certain things by family or by, you know, other people in their life. So this is why they do feel, though, with this clouds and this 3 of crystals, that this is a temporary issue, that it can be resolved. So they are hopeful. They're hopeful that this is something that is a watch and wait, that there may be a little bit of a lag time here, but eventually there is going to be a good outcome. They're going to get this Ace of Diamonds, this Ace of Pentacles, this new beginning that they want for you. They still feel like luck is on your side. Okay, so they haven't fully given up. If you feel that you've been in struggle or separation, your person hasn't given up on this. Although they do feel a sense, kind of a sense of disappointment in themselves, you know, disappointment in not really giving you what you deserve. So that's really important to them. And they don't want to make excuses anymore, because I do feel that they feel that they've made excuses. So let's take a look at some specific messages. What would they say to you? And then we're going to take a look at outcome, or their next actions. What do they wish to do next for this connection? See, this is what I mean. This is a confirmation of what we were seeing. Yeah. Definite masculine energy coming through here. Very interesting. See? So you understand me better than anyone else. Your eyes can see into my soul. I can't hide from you. So see, this is why I'm saying, like, I feel that you have been very, very understanding with this person. I feel like you have given them a lot of rope, a lot of leeway. You have let them, you've given them the time and the space to resolve whatever their issues are. And I feel like you have really given them a lot of leeway. And now it's like it's their opportunity, it's their time to show you that they appreciate that, and that it's time for them to give back to you and this connection. See, you're gorgeous both inside and out. Being around you brings peace and light to my life. So again, I feel like this person, they have certain types of responsibilities here, certain types of things that they are feeling a heavy burden on their shoulders about. And this is why I feel like it's almost like you are their escape in a good way, as in you bring stability. You bring peace, light, and stability to their kind of very chaotic life. I'm getting an energy of a lot of chaos. This person tends to be surrounded by chaotic energy, and so they can be easily overwhelmed by that energy. They're a good person, they mean well, but it is hard for them to stabilize themselves in that 7 of Cups kind of chaos. And so what happens to them is that they become emotionally depleted, right? They don't know where to put their emotional kind of investment, because they're being asked to put their emotional kind of energy, all of their kind of emotional chips in all these different cups here. And so this person can be very easily overwhelmed and feel very easily depleted by that energy. And I feel like that's something that you may be tired of dealing with as well, because you see this in them. And it is definitely coming from the masculine energy. So this is definitely, I think, a divine masculine energy that is coming through here as to what is going on with this. It's definitely coming from the sense that this particular masculine energy needs and wants, if you are the feminine watching for your masculine, it's almost like they need your feminine energy to bring that stability into their life. Now the question is though, are you getting back in reciprocity what you are giving? So this is where I really feel that your person needs to ask themselves that question, right? And that's what they're doing. Like in their feelings right now, like I said, they're feeling quite a bit of embarrassment. You know, they're feeling quite a bit of this kind of little bit of shame that you have done so much, you've given so much, and they haven't really been able to reciprocate the way that they should have. And they are very aware of this. And this is why they may even be saying to you, like, you are such a blessing in my life. You know, you mean so much to me. You are, you know, you've done so much for me. And I have not, I mean, I'm ashamed to say that I have not been able to give you, you know, or show you how much you actually mean to me. Not just through my words, but through actions as well. Okay, so this is why I feel that they're, what they wish to do next is to resolve this issue right here, right? Whatever is kind of putting them in that chaotic energy, it is for your overall, I feel like it is for your overall finances, for your overall success. Like, I feel like they're working towards that also for this new beginning. Ace of Pentacles, like they want to be able to offer you something solid. They don't want to offer you problems and chaos. They want to offer you stability and, you know, a real home, a real family, if that's what you want, but also financial security and a real commitment. So I feel like this is what they're working on right now. Although with this Three of Crystals, it's definitely a work in progress. Okay, so there is a bit of, there's going to be some, you know, time where this needs some time to resolve itself, but you're going to have to decide, like, you bring so much stability to this person, right? So you're going to have to decide how much more do you wish to wait and give, and, you know, and when do they intend to start truly reciprocating? Okay, that's, I think, going to be the million-dollar question here. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of these oracle decks that I've created for you, all of the links are in the box below. Thank you so much for watching, for subscribing, liking, and sharing. It is absolutely free. It really helps the channel, and it means so much to me. Thank you for everything. Thank you for being here. I'll see you all on the next video. All right, my beautiful group 2. Here is your reading on your person's feelings about you today. So we're going to start with your oracle, then we'll get into your tarot. So we have assessing. We have winter solstice reflection. We have surrender to joy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. Love it. And we have demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. Very interesting. So what I'm feeling here from your person is that we're getting a lot of energy here of introspection. Okay. Your person has been definitely assessing, reflecting, really thinking about this connection in a very deep way. Now, this may be because there has been some sort of a struggle or a separation here. And that may have been the catalyst that your person really needed to start opening up to what is really going on here. And this is why I feel that whatever struggle or separation may be going on at this time, it was necessary for this person, okay? This person needed to feel your absence. That is the energy I'm getting. And right now, if there's either, little contact, minimal contact, or no contact, I feel that your person very much needed to fully reflect, assess, and understand what life would truly be without you. Because I'm getting the energy that this is somebody who may have taken you for granted, okay? They got to a point where they thought that you will always be there. That, whatever happens, you're not going to leave them, you're not going to reject them, you're not going to, you will just be there for them. It may be because you have a very caring, nurturing energy. It may be because you're very much a giver and you've given a lot to this person. I feel that they have truly benefited from the way in which you have demonstrated your love to them. Okay, so they've gotten a lot out of this relationship, but unfortunately, somewhere along the line, they started to take it for granted. They started to not see this as a precious gift that was given to them, and that they need to hold with very deep reverence, very deep respect, and very deep value, because you never know when it's going to be taken away, right? So they weren't approaching it this way. I think they also were underestimating how much joy you brought into their life, like how happy they felt being with you. I think they underestimated this. I think they've underestimated you. That is the energy I'm getting from them. So right now, in terms of just answering the question, how are they feeling about you today? Well, they're kicking themselves, because in your absence, or in your kind of withdrawing your energy, even if it's temporarily, they are feeling the pain of your absence. They are understanding how much joy and love and happiness they felt in your presence, in your partnership, in your love, and in everything that you gave them. And they're understanding also that they did not, or maybe did not fully demonstrate the depth of their love to you. And so I feel like Spirit is calling upon them now, and they're feeling this pull to demonstrate their love. If they want to truly be with you, this is the time. If they want to mend this relationship, if it has gone into struggle or separation, this is the time. They are feeling that the opportunity, the moment is now. That there is a sense of urgency. There is a time that is a sweet spot. And if they let it go, if they don't take action, if they don't demonstrate their true love towards you, they may just lose this. They may just lose this opportunity forever. And so they're starting to feel the freeze. See, this winter solstice, it's like they're starting to feel how cold, how unhappy, how empty and dark and desolate it feels without you and your love. They're starting to feel this freeze. So there's an energy of, okay, I am uncomfortable. I am not comfortable with this. Okay, I totally took this for granted. I totally didn't expect to feel this way, but I am not comfortable with this distance. Okay, they're feeling that there is a growing distance between the two of you. And the more that distance increases, the colder and more kind of out in the cold, more frozen they feel. So this is why they're taking a very close look, assessing, taking a very close look at themselves now. They're reflecting and they're looking at certain things they've said, certain things they've done that they're not proud of. Okay, they're not proud of it at all. And there's a sense of, you know, what the heck was I thinking? But that's good. That's what we want. That's what we want. So what else do we need to know, Spirit, about your person's feelings for you today? What else are they feeling for you today? See? I love it. I just love it. 8 of Wands. 3 of Swords. Yeah, there's definitely been some sort of deep disappointment here. Deep sense of heartbreak. As I was saying, some sort of struggle or separation for sure. Wow, 6 of Wands. Exactly what we were thinking. Let's see what your tea leaf has to say about this. Let's get some more clarity. Spirit, give us some more clarity here. What else do we need to know about how your person is feeling for you today? Let's see what we have here. We have horseshoe, good luck. And chain of events that will affect your life. Very interesting. So you see, we have here the 8 of crystals, which is the 8 of Wands. It's exactly what I was saying. Your person is feeling the time pressure. There is an urgency, okay? They want to rectify this situation. They want to resolve this situation because they're starting to feel very insecure. They're starting to feel very, very insecure about losing you. 3 of Swords, okay? They're afraid that they're going to get their heart broken here. That, you know, if there's a separation, they're afraid that they're not going to be able to get you back. They're afraid that you won't trust them again. You won't believe in them again. You won't want to give them another chance. They're afraid that it's going to demolish their heart. As you see this person with the 3 swords in their heart, they're really afraid that if they don't act soon, or if this situation doesn't get resolved soon, it's going to end up in heartbreak. And like I said, they are feeling that discomfort. And this to me is also representative of that deep discomfort, this deep sense of fear of loss that they are feeling. And if they've already lost you, or if there's been a separation, then they're going through a very deep heartbreak. But see, with the 6 of crystals or 6 of wands, along with this good luck, they are still hopeful. Okay, so what you may find is that your person will start to take small steps towards you. They will try to reach out to you and step by step try to find their way back into your good graces, okay? Or even crawl their way back into your good graces, you know? This is the energy I'm feeling. You know, they're hoping that luck is on their side here, that they can literally come back into your good graces. They know that they may not win the war right away, but they're seeking to win it one little battle at a time, which I think is very much a 6 of Wands energy, right? It's like, I'm going to only bite off what I can chew. I'm just going to focus on the small wins. You know, I'm not going to try to, you know, overwhelm my person with all kinds of different things. Like, they're not going to try to overwhelm you or try to make things difficult. I feel like they have already made things difficult. So what they're trying to do is back off from that difficult energy. I'm getting the energy that it's interesting because it's coming through really, really strong. With this chain of events, I feel like there was something here through a series of events that your person really made things difficult for you. Like they got into some sort of a phase here where everything was an issue. You know, it's like they made you feel like nothing you said was right, nothing you did was right. Like they were kind of nasty, or they were kind of like grumpy, cranky. Everything was wrong, everything was dark, everything was this, everything was that. It's almost like they made things very difficult for you in this chain of events. And it was kind of like they really, really tested your love. Like, oh, if I act like this, would you still love me? Like, you know, like, I don't feel like they were thinking or doing it deliberately, but I feel like subconsciously, it's almost like they were trying to show you that kind of worst side of themselves to see if, you know, would you walk away? Would you run away? Or would you actually accept the ugly aspects of themselves, right? And we all have an ugly aspect to ourselves, you know? It's not just this person, it's everybody. We all have a dark side. So I feel like there was a chain of events here where your person really did show you kind of that dark side to them. And either subconsciously or out of fear or insecurity, they were like, okay, if I show my darker sides and they run away, then okay, then fine. You know, maybe I won't get my heart broken as hard. But if they stay, if you understand, if you still love me, then maybe this means that we were meant to be, right? It's kind of like this very strange energy of not testing you, but trying to test more like test the universe. It's a weird sense of like test the universe. But again, I don't think that it's active. Like, I don't think that they plotted this. This wasn't like something that they very deliberately did. I just think that those aspects of them came out of them. They were going through a cycle where they may have just been misbehaving. They've been really difficult. Just been difficult to deal with. Sometimes we go through those phases. So what would they say to you? I'm secretly longing for you, but can't express it. I'm trying to heal my inner child so I don't hurt you again. See? So I do feel that there was something here that was very hurtful about their behavior towards you. I keep replaying everything that happened between us in my mind. It hurts too much. See? So they know that they've hurt you, okay? They know that something's happened here that was ugly. They know that their behavior was nothing to be proud of. There's definitely a sense of like, what the heck was I thinking? Why did I do this? You know? And now there's a definite sense of timing and urgency. And it's interesting because I feel like this is very much in sharp contrast to group one. Group one's energy was more about, you know, there's this kind of like waiting period. There's going to be a time period, like a time lag, that it's going to take a certain amount of time for things to resolve. And here we're getting the absolute opposite energy. We're getting the sense that, you know, your person feels like it's going to be now or never. Like this cannot keep going on, you know, very long. Right? Like this has to be resolved or else it's just going to get worse. So it's a very different, very interesting energy. So let's take a look at what actions they want to take. What do they actually want to do next? Yeah. See? Isn't this so interesting? So I feel like your person, like I said before with that 3 of Swords, I'm not surprised. They're feeling a very deep loss. So if there's been a separation here, they feel like they have lost everything that you mean to them, because look, you are coming through as somebody who they think of as their home and their family. Okay, so I feel like this is a very, very solid connection in that your person's feelings were very much about wanting to create a home and a family with you, if that's what you both want, or that you are just each other's family. And they feel like they alienated you from that feeling. They feel like instead of making you feel like you are their home, you are their family, they made you feel almost in a sense like an outsider. they kind of did the opposite of what they intended to do. And that is hitting them as a full realization right now, right? It's hitting them very, very hard. The loss is very deep. And I'm not surprised that it came through with that Three of Swords. The loss is very, very deep because they're realizing that they pushed you away. There was something within them that, like I said, that ugliness, some dark side, some dark, deep sense of insecurity. Something happened here that caused them to push you away, and they realize that they could have had a home and a family here with you, that this was something that was just in their grasp, and they somehow managed to lose it. So this is why I'm saying I do feel that your person, from what we've seen here with your tea leaf cards, I feel like your person wants to save this. I don't think they're going to be letting this go. I think that they're kicking themselves, but they're feeling that this needs to be resolved fast, and they are going to step forward. They are going to try to resolve this with you. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of the oracle decks that I've created for you, all of the links are in the box below. And let me know what you thought. Also, leave me a comment, and please do subscribe, like, and share. It's free. It really helps the channel, and it means so much to me. Thank you for being here, guys. I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video. My beautiful, beautiful group 3. Here is your reading on your person's feelings about you today. So we're going to start with your oracle cards, and then we'll do your tarot. So let's see what you have here. Acceptance. Full moon, completion. Surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. And lastly, you have honesty is essential. To be a loving person, it is important that we speak truthfully and in a loving manner. Okay, so feeling very strong issues here about some sort of infidelity. Okay, so I feel like there is something going on here where either your person has cheated on you in the past, or there's been some question as to whether they are fully committed to you. So it doesn't have to be that they've cheated. That's for some of you, not for everybody. But in general, there's some sort of issue of trust and acceptance as well. Okay, so for some of you, there's been dishonesty. There's been something that has been held back. And I feel like for some of you, that dishonesty has to do with your person either being unfaithful to you in the past, because I'm feeling for some of you, your person was unfaithful to you in the past and you forgave them. Okay, you forgave them and you gave them another chance, but it's always in the back of your mind, right? Like you're always like kind of wondering, you know, are they going to do it again? Or, you know, are they faithful to me? So that's for some of you, not for everybody. Okay, just take that as it resonates. Like I said, for others of you, I feel like there is some sort of a dishonesty here that's not about cheating or being unfaithful, but it has to do with something else that your person is not fully telling you about. Look at this. We're getting this figure behind a mask here, offering this red rose, right? So I feel like for many of you, your person, it's like they love you. Okay, they've offered you that red rose, that they've offered you their heart, they've offered you their love, but there's something that is gnawing at you. There's something about them that you still don't feel that you know. I feel like there's still some sort of a mask that this person is wearing with you. There's something about themselves that they know that they should share, but they are either uncertain or insecure or worried or afraid to share it. And there is some sort of a lack of trust here, as in they feel that not that they can't trust you, but should they trust that all will be well if they are to be fully themselves with you. So I feel like there's definitely right now your person, what they're feeling for you today is that they care deeply for you. They love you. They've given you this rose of their love. It's like they want to open up their heart fully to you, but there's something that they're not fully trusting. But it doesn't have to do with you. It has to do with their own insecurities. It has to do with their own mental and emotional blocks. And so right now what they're feeling is a sense of sadness. There's a sense of, what is wrong with me? I really want to drop this mask. Okay, I want to be in the kind of relationship where I can open up completely to you. And I feel like they've also realized that you have very much opened up to them, that you don't wear this mask with them. And I think they're also very aware of that, and it makes them feel worse. It makes them feel like, you've done your part. You've done what you're supposed to do. You've let yourself be vulnerable to them. You've let them see, every aspect of you. And you've kind of laid bare your soul. You've let them see your soul. And I feel that they feel bad that they haven't given you the same type of trust. They have not fully brought that mask down because they have trust issues. That is for sure. For sure, they have trust issues. And like I said, for some of you who, your person has either been unfaithful in the past to you and you've forgiven them, or you guys were on some sort of a break, like you were in a relationship, you broke off with them, you were in some sort of temporary separation, and during that time they were with somebody else. So I feel like that is also an issue for some of you, where, there's a lack of trust there. It's like, and your person is also feeling that, they don't think that they themselves are trustworthy, right? Like they're really dealing with the issue of not just acceptance between the two of you, accepting each other, but they're also dealing with the issue of accepting themselves. So again, this is a very specific story that is coming through just for some of you who you feel like you may have been in an off and on relationship. There maybe have been phases of separation where, your person was with other people. And then you guys got back together, but there is still some sort of a lingering doubt. There's a lingering lack of trust. Like, can I trust you? Can you trust me? So I feel like right now what they're really feeling about you is that they want to get to a point where you guys accept each other. And this is not just for those of you who you feel like your person has cheated. This is for all of you, even for those of you who you feel like, your person is still wearing some sort of a mask. There's still some things that they're not really opening up. And I feel for many of you, it's about their past or about their current kind of situation. There's certain things that they've been through or experienced. There's certain ideas or opinions your person has that they may not be fully opening up to you about. Okay, there's something that you are still a bit in the dark about here, but I feel like your person really wants to move this relationship to a point where you feel that your trust for each other, your acceptance of one another is complete. So that's why we're getting this completion energy, and that is very positive. That's what we want. We want your person to feel that they can completely trust and accept you, and that you can fully trust and accept them as well, right? So that's why we're getting these beautiful like two hands that are coming together. They haven't yet come together fully. And I feel like the reason for that is this right here, right? So I feel like you're still reaching for each other. You're still in the process of fully reaching for each other, fully reaching for that completion, that acceptance, that vulnerability, that trust. But see, you're almost there, and your person feels it too. You know, they are extending, they want to keep extending their hand out to you so that these two hands can reach one another and they can come together. This is also, to me, very close to that Two of Cups energy. It's like the completion of this relationship. Like your two hearts are going to come together. You're going to offer each other your full selves, bare and naked, your souls fully bared, fully open, fully vulnerable, so that the two of you can come together, so that these two hands can finally meet. So that is really beautiful. Let's see what else. What else is your person feeling about you today? What else is your person feeling about you today? Wow, interesting. Interesting. So, see, there is definitely a heavier energy here about, you know, something that may have come to an end but is being rekindled, that is, you know, seeking a new life, seeking a second chance or a transformation here. Oh, those two fell out, so we'll take them all. Let's see what your tea leaf has to say. So we have 3 here. Take care, enemies are working against you. I feel like that goes with this energy right here. Broom, new home, new attitude. And box, you will receive a gift. Okay, so see, again, I feel this, there is a definite energy here. Like I said, for some of you who are in this position where, you know, your person has been unfaithful to you in the past, or they were with somebody else while the two of you were separated, I feel like for some of you, again, this is a very, you know, very small portion of you. Whoever that third party is still around, okay? So Spirit is saying, be careful. Take care, because there's something here where it may not be over between your person and that other person. That other person may be trying to weasel their way back into your person's life. So be careful if you're in that position. Somebody who is still kind of lurking around may still be trying to take advantage of the situation. Now, for others of you, for most of you, there is definitely, see, 9 of Cups. So I feel like there's something here about you needing to be very fulfilled and satisfied with who you are. There's a sense here about self-acceptance. It's when you accept yourself fully, you know, warts and all, for your, you know, good points, your bad points. That's when you'll be able to also accept each other. Okay, so there's something here about seeking fulfillment in and of yourself, wish fulfillment for who you are and what it is that you want. So I feel like in terms of their feelings for you, they really do want you to be happy. You know, they don't want to be, I feel like your person doesn't want to be the reason for your pain or a reason for your disappointment or suffering. They really honestly and you know, they have the intention of wanting you to be happy. And again, I feel like for some of you who you've had this infidelity issue, your person really regrets the fact that they made you unhappy here, right? That they hurt you in this way. But that doesn't mean that they should fully be trusted, right? You have to let them prove themselves to you. If you have sought to forgive this person, and when I say infidelity, it doesn't even have to be romantic, right? It could just be that they chose something else over you. Sometimes people choose their money, their career, their family. Sometimes they choose their family loyalty, family obligations. They choose something else over their love with you. So it doesn't even necessarily have to be just straight infidelity in a romantic situation. It can just be that they are not choosing you. So this is the thing. I feel like they tend to have a bit of that tendency themselves. Like they tend to look at themselves first. They want to be happy, and they also want you to be happy. They feel bad that they have hurt you and they have not fulfilled whatever is the wish or the feeling that you wanted or had, or this vision or this understanding that you had for this relationship, right? They have not been able to fully fulfill that. And they've kind of left you on your own to fulfill it for yourself. And this is where there is that, again, that need for acceptance, right? Acceptance of oneself, and then acceptance of each other for whatever you really are. There's no like sugarcoating here. There's no making excuses. To me, this Nine of Cups is also being very aware of your weaknesses and your strengths, and your person's weaknesses and strengths, and knowing that, hey, if this is not somebody who can be faithful to you and your love, then that's who they really are. They're not going to change, you know? They're showing you who they really are and how they really feel. And for some of you, your person does put their own satisfaction, their own pleasure, their own desires over the relationship. And that's not going to change, because look, you're getting this death card. So I feel like, I feel like for some of you, your person, for some of you, this, I'm feeling two energies here. For some of you, this death means that your person is actually not going to change. So it's going to be up to you if you want this relationship to continue, or if you want to kind of dump this person, right? And for others of you, I feel like your person, for those of you who are in this situation right here, where it's like your person feels really bad and they do want to change. They do want to make it happen with you. They want that completion with you. They want to trust you. They want to accept you. They want to accept this connection. They want these hands to come together. They are seeking to come back from whatever has been the separation. They're seeking to transform this energy. So two very distinct energies coming through here. And only you know which one applies to your situation. So please do take what resonates. Because see, with this King of Swords energy, it's like, that's why I'm saying your person, they can tend to be a bit in their heads. They can tend to be more focused on their own needs, their own desires and wants. And this is why I feel that, for some of you, there is this new home, new attitude, and that's going to come with this transformation. Okay, so as your person transforms and they show you their commitment to that change, and if you accept one another, warts and all, for whatever has happened, and you decide to move on, there is a new sense of home. There's a sense of using this broom to kind of clear away the old energy and to bring in a new sense of transformation. For some of you, your person may also be, giving you the gift of love, the gift of understanding, as well as maybe a physical gift. You may be getting something from them, which is like a physical representation of their feelings for you. But, just beware that they also tend to be in their heads here. And that is something that they need to really deal with, because I feel like this masking energy here of somebody not being able to fully trust, not being able to bring the mask down, really does have to do with the King of Swords energy, because that's the energy of somebody who is too much in their heads, right? It's their mind that is creating the block. It's their thoughts that's saying, oh, look, I can't be vulnerable. I can't show my vulnerable side. I can't be totally myself. All of that comes from mental energy, mental blocks and limiting beliefs. So I feel like Spirit is saying here that this is a definite kind of recurring pattern here with your person. So be aware of that. That's something they need to definitely deal with. So we're going to get some specific messages, and then we're going to get what actions does your person wish to take next? Like, how do they intend to act upon these feelings that they're feeling about you today? Yeah, see? It's the fear. I told you, with that King of Swords and that masking energy, that's where it comes from. It comes from the fear. Yeah. So this is definitely going to be a a situation that is going to require a give and take for sure. I miss you no matter what it looks like on the outside. I've become good at hiding my true feelings. See? So for some of you, right, there's a separation here. There's been some really deep-seated issues here. So your person is definitely missing you because of this ending right here as well. I feel safe confiding in you. You're my best friend. I can share all of my secrets with you. So I feel like this is where your person wishes to be. Okay? This is where they want to be with you. They want to get out of this energy of putting on the mask. They want to transition into this. And I feel like deep down inside, they do feel it. And it's about this completion, right? As they start to accept, as they start to trust, as this comes into full fruition and completion here, this is where you're getting to. This is where they wish to be. This is where they're headed. Now, the only thing that is holding them back is fear of some sort of past memories. Okay, so they've had some sort of experiences in the past that have really made them be in this masked energy, that have made them hesitate very much from trusting, from accepting, right? And have them made them, you know, to some extent a bit selfish, you know, more focused on their own pleasures and desires, because it's easy to kind of sink into that when you're in this energy. And it has definitely something to do with past experiences, some sort of hesitation, some sort of, you know, bad memories. And that is something that they are definitely going to have to work through, because there is a compromise that needs to be reached here. And I feel like they need to say, it is time for us to really take action towards coming together, bringing these hands together in acceptance, in mutual understanding, because this compromise is about mutual understanding. It's about mutual acceptance. It's about not reliving the past over and over again. Right? But you have to be ready for that. You have to be ready to make that decision. And I feel like Spirit is saying that the choice is entirely yours, as in you need to do whatever it is that you feel safe in doing in this relationship, right? What makes you feel safe? What makes you feel like, you know, this person can be trusted to really commit to this transformation? Because that's what needs to happen here. All right, so I feel like Spirit is leaving that ball in your court. So let me know what you comment box below. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me or order any of these oracle decks that I've created for you, all of the links are in the box below. Thank you so much for subscribing, liking, and sharing. It means so much to me. It's absolutely free and it really helps the channel. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. I'll see you all on the next video.